And we are live! Welcome to another episode, as always, on E-Party Radio. With your host, as always, Ariten.
DK 3D Night!
In fun size. So, I hope you guys, everyone is doing well. Hope you guys had a lovely Easter last week. And let's see what's going on with the Society of Life. First of all, we have to see if the stream link is working. I'm going to just inform everyone that we are on. Otherwise, people will wonder if that we are dead or alive. So that's why we have to inform everyone that we are dead or alive. Sometimes we might not be alive. Right, DK? We could be zombies hosting the show.
Zombies! Please!
Oh my goodness. This reminds me, like every time when Abe comes on the show, he does this, we call him the friendly zombie. He does this weird entrance, which is hilarious and interesting at times. Actually, it's kind of cool the way he does it. He goes, he comes in and we don't notice it because there's a long pause, and then he starts showing his zombiness. That's hilarious though. Alright, DK.
Indeed.
So what do you think about
I just realized I had left my YouTube preview with the audio at max.
Oh my god.
So at that brief moment while I was fixing that, like, bad YouTube! Bad YouTube!
Curse YouTube for their failures. Anyways, let's see what else.
YouTube has failed me for the last time, Dr. Claw! I mean, Dr. Earth.
Indeed, indeed. It's time to destroy it and take over the world.
Yes. But you know how we're gonna do it, right?
Yes. With a small loan of $1 million. Oh, science also works.
Science!
That doesn't work as well. But $1 million doesn't work as well. Oh well. Both work.
No one wants money. Everyone wants science.
I wonder where you got that quote. I'm still thinking. Sounds very familiar. Star Trek?
No.
Alright, viewers, if anyone is listening to this radio show, please guess what's that voice what DK is imitating. And you might get in E-Rev, because I'm rich in E-Rev, you can get 20 gold. So guess what DK's voice is. DK, you can show your preview on that voice.
Science? And only through science will we gain an advantage.
Oh my goodness, wait, I had to increase my volume. I realized my volume is so low. I was wondering why.
You not your volume, how dare it?
It's extremely low. Oh, I know why I reduced it on Skype. Alright, that was weird. I was confused. Okay, let's see what else is going on in E-Revolution. In E-Revolution, it's gonna be, as always, news that moves. Because news moves you. Sponsored by Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola. Grab a Coke at Coke.com, where you get all the Coke.
And Red Bull.
No, you don't get any Red Bull. Red Bull's a competitor product.
Oh. Damn it.
Everyone knows you're supposed to grab Coke Black.
Yes. Oh, in our country we have Diet Coke. Or also known as Coke without sugar. Oh, you could just get Sprite
Which
Zero.
is bad for you. Of course. No, just kidding. No, there was actually a special Coke where they mixed coffee with Coke. It's amazing.
Indeed.
So I was really sad the day that they took it off.
I'm confused. One person says, hello, when can I find all your videos? Because I saw you remove many of them. What? Nah, it's all in Jackie Lee. Maybe you might be talking about the old episodes. but they are not removed. They are still there. They are in another account.
The only time things get removed is because YouTube removed them from your country, maybe.
Maybe that most probably is.
Uh,
So if you're
Due to the music we play, we get copyright infringed a lot. And sometimes they ban entire regions of the world just because we played this particular song. There are songs that once you've played them, you get banned from Germany.
if you're
There are many other countries that might choose to pull out from that.
yeah, mostly it's European country. If you're in Germany or somewhere in Europe, and if you find some videos not in order, or if you find some videos are not there, that's most probably because they blocked it. My best guess is I'm not sure how to solve that. I can't solve that, unfortunately. But I'll send you a reply because you sent me a message on the 14th of April. That was yesterday. Sorry, man. I don't log in every day. I log in every 2 days. Not every 2 days. Yesterday I logged in, but I didn't see your message. So I'm really sorry. I'll get back to you. I'll type that out after the radio show because I can't waste time and I can't multitask properly. So yeah, that's what happens. The problem is that's the issue. They start to remove it, what DK said. Or if you're talking about the old videos, it's in another channel. You can just type eRev Party Radio before it was eRev Radio, eParty Radio, and you might get all the links. Alright, let's see what else is going on in the news. My bad for taking some time. Gosh, I lost that news link. Alright, here it is.
Not the news link.
Yeah, I kind of lost
The
it.
news link is what allows all of us to communicate on the same wavelength of communication and non-communication, allowing us to use both verbal and non-verbal communication.
Wow,
Please make sure to install your verbal link today
sign
from
up.
Verbal Link Technologies.
Sign up for a small amount of $99.99. As seen on Telesin, not Telesin, as seen on
Remember, if
radio.
you don't have an IntelliLink, you're dead. Anyway, moving on.
Moving on, it says this is from Dundee, the most famous name. I can't remember him, but he's very famous in Europe because I remember the name, but I can't remember the person. It's this guy. Anyways, dear TNO citizens, dear members of the New Order, dear HQ of TNO, before I start, I want to congratulate you on the election of your Supreme Commander. It's so I hope he will lead you in many wins and bring you many good emotions. What? Okay. Congratulations to Tiso as well for the new country president title in Romania. Congratulations as well. eRev Party Radio will congratulate you. I'm here to ask you a few questions regarding the present conflict between Bulgaria and TNO. The information I have is that the war Romania has with Bulgaria is connected by the demands of our former CP Tiso. Nice name though. Which some of us followed in exile. Blah 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 blah. And then he goes on to say whether it was to punish Attilia BG for messing with you, or to punish Bulgarian citizens for who were not thankful towards the work of Tiso and TNO. Doesn't matter, but it's something in that line. Something about paranoia, something about declaring war, something about invading. And then he goes on to this some stuff. I want to ask you a few things. How much time and effort you're going to put in this war? I'm sure you are more, and I'm sure you are stuck, but I'm sure that Bulgaria has nothing to lose, especially in the view of this Bulgarian sabotage. How much time and efforts will you invest? Blah 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 blah. Then he goes on to say, when will you get in exchange of it? What do you get in exchange of it? Sorry, my eyes. I have actually a small migraine attack, so my reading is a bit terrible. Please note. Maybe he will play with you in gold. Maybe he will pay with you in gold. How many countries are going on? Random citizen wishes of Bulgaria in exile. So what do you think?
I think that Earth should take some migraine medicine.
Well, I think that the Bulgarians are having a nice time, and I feel sorry for Attilia that she or he. It's weird. I thought Attilia was a girl, but I'm not sure. It could be even a he, because as Chris says in the internet, you should always assume it's a man.
That's not what I said. I said
Oh.
on the internet, assume all men are men, all women are men, and all children are FBI agents. And if you treat them as such, you're going to have a good day.
Ah, makes sense. Children's FBI agents. Oh my goodness. That's true. Thank you for actually correcting it because I can't remember the whole code.
It's based off of someone's forum signature back in the day, where it was on the internet, all men are men, all women are men, and all children are FBI agents. And I kind of turned it around my own little life motto.
Actually, it's kind of true if you look at it in a very interesting way. Alright, this next news is going to be appeal. It's kind of funny. We are talking about Attilia now. Attilia BJ. Appeal to admins, because she has been complaining a lot about the admins. Very interesting. Like, she's leading the rage against the admins. Anyways, Attilia is here and she talks about the whole Bulgarian community wants to alert you about something potentially illegal for a revolution. It's our former CP, it's so. Wow. We have researching that he misused country money, and it may concern thousands of gold in one of the.
Hold on, something important has come up.
What's up?
Tancred! Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Tancred. Oh my goodness.
He's been continuously logging in and logging out in front of me, just for old time's sake.
I think
you know the rules, and so do I. Anyway, go ahead.
Tancred is back. Interesting. He's back to play Steam games.
He's playing Crusader Kings right now.
I'm not shocked actually because he likes that game. I like Crusader Kings, but it's like getting old, to be honest. Like, I played Crusader Kings again recently and I don't know, man. It seems different for me. Like, it's not like what it used to be.
Anyway, go ahead.
Anyway, so was I. Yeah, I am here to ask you questions regarding present conflicts between Bulgaria and TNO. The information, Romania, blah blah blah. Oh, wrong one. Sorry, I'm reading the wrong article again. Damn it! Here we are. Appeal to admins. We have resisting enemies. Lately, they become 6 Q5 helicopters, and 1 point get 12 or more, plus other company ROS. About ROS food, and it's the other one is in Russian. Sorry, in Bulgarian. But I like that lady or man Attilia translated to us. So I'll just read the message. If a farmer assistant finds me, it will be fine that I have 3 companies at a cross. A guarantee until the evening comes out something. I was very busy with the restart. I'm sure 15k goal I cracked. Wow. For water of the strong prices. What is he talking about? That sounds like a poetry of
what, strong box?
Yeah, if you read this message, I think it's a poetry for corruption.
Go ahead. Why don't you send the message to me and let me look at it?
Unfortunately, it's on picture form, so I'll have to send a picture to you. Because
can you send to me where the picture is located?
Can you see in this one?
Alright.
I sent it to you.
Yeah, I have to load it up now on Windows Photo thing.
Yeah. Alright, as we're going...
here you go.
Yeah.
If a farmer's assistant finds me, it will be fine that I have 3 companies at a cross. I guarantee until the evening will come out something. I was very busy with the restart. I certainly 15k gold I cracked.
For water
15 gold. 15k gold. That's 15,000 gold.
Wow. So he literally, for waters of the strong prizes. Sorry, for waffles of the strong prizes. Still listen. Wow.
Well, no, it's not waffles, it's wafers.
Wafers. Sorry, I saw it like water. Because when you... So now it kind of makes sense. It's interesting poetry for corruption, right, DK? There's another pitch I have.
I don't think this is... I think this is very poorly translated.
Yeah,
we might need someone who actually speaks the language to that point.
Yeah, it's weird that it's in Bulgarian, and it's also funny that it's Atelier who... Atelier is Bulgarian, actually, and I'm surprised that he puts it on the Google Translate. Maybe it's accurate. Maybe. Because there's more, actually. There's actually more of these texts. Actually. I gave you another one. Did you get it?
Yeah, I read that. I did. Oh, you just sent me another one. Okay.
Yeah.
Pikachu? I have come to Q4 before the promotion did. Chris then produced everything we rotate through him and his companies. Then, with my gold, I also reached 6k5 and 6k4. Okay. And I have wanted a loan to make them 12, which turned out to be pointless because more than 23 workers did not come in anyway. So I did not get a tax refund then, and I got gold and made funding for the others. How much did it count then? I gave it to the last penny, and the last one was returned and embedded into ships and helis. Other matters? Vagaries? Call a name day to tell you who took what? Huh.
So basically, Chris, you're involved in it, right?
Apparently.
Damn. You met...
I wasn't logged on, so I don't know how I can be involved in something like that.
You could say, I was hacked! That's an excuse.
I assure you, I was not involved with that.
You were hacked by some Bulgarian hackers.
I did not have relations with that woman.
Nice one. And then Congress would be like, you sure you did not have relations with that woman? And then you'll be like, I will be like, you'll pull the whole Bill Clinton, fiasco. That'll be interesting, man.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's go on to the next topic.
Actually, I'd like to do this, the next topic.
Alright, you go
on. Super Manager Manager 1 has another lotto!
Sweet!
So, the last winner of the lotto was DK and Gabriel Horn.
Oh, sweet.
So, check out Super Manager's Lottery, because he's doing it again. And there is a very healthy pot currently going on, because DK decided to take all of his CC and put it on the lotto. So, I've put all my money in. Are you?
Oh my goodness. Oh, that looks
like... Put your money where your mouth is, and join me on Super Manager's Lotto.
Indeed. So please, good luck. Hopefully you will win something, and you might become $1 million richer.
And I assure you, he sent me every penny from my winnings last time. This time, I'm putting all my money on the line.
So this time, DK might be lucky or might not be lucky. That's going to be an interesting one. Or you might get DK's money.
Yeah.
If so,
reminds me of the old time when I made, win DK's money.
DK's... Oh my goodness. Alright, let's see what
I
else.
believe it only takes $25 to get in. I put extra money down because I'm DK, and I'm willing to do that.
Mm-hmm. Alright, this I had to like reply. Is this guy on?
Let's go.
Oh no, he's offline because he was asking me. I think about when can I find. I had to reply that later on. But yeah, I remind myself. Okay, so what else is going to happen? What else? What else? Life is going to be short, but life should be not short. Um, let's see. There's going to be another one says, Dear Europe Citizens by Hussein 2001. Or Hussein 2001. Very familiar name. I might have read his article, so as I remember, very familiar. Hi everyone. I suggest you to come to KSA. What the hell is KSA? Kingdom of Saudi Arabia? Oh. Oh my.
Probably.
Oh my, yes, he is in Saudi Arabia. Good luck then. Hope you don't get shot over. Why am I presenting this offer? Because if you come to KSA or Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, we'll have these benefits. You will get 3000 CC of Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Wow! For 15 gold that you can build 4 Q4 food now materials. It says now material. Oh, sorry, raw materials. My bad. I think that is a good offer. We have empty seats for ministries and Congress. Don't say that. Don't say that. You might get PTO'd. You might get PTO'd. Don't say that. Don't say that. Oh my goodness, that's a terrible.
That was when people were creative.
So you can easily fill these empty seats and gain experience to play better in future. You shouldn't have said that, man. Your regards, Hussein 2001. And then I like DK, you got to see this you got to laugh what happens, DK.
Okay.
In the comments section, Mr. Bugan, also known as I think he's the congressman. Sorry, he's the president of Romania. He says, here in Romania we have full bonuses and empty seats for ministers and Congress too. Wow. Wow, look at that competition, DK. The question is, do they offer 3000 CC?
No one to stop you from doing anything evil.
Oh my goodness, you have to stop giving ideas to people. They might, try to PTO you. Or they could not PTO you because nobody plays the game. Or people play the game, but it's in few in numbers. Actually, there's more of this. It's kind of weird. Like, this is Dear Europe Citizens. Dear Europe Citizens. Everyone is advertising the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia for some weird reason. Oh, it's the same person, but they published it in different countries. Never mind, my bad. Alright, next up is going to be... That's it. It's going to be. There's not much interesting news in Europe. So yeah, that's interesting. So we'll go on a commercial. Oh, there's a person watching. Greetings. Is it DK? Anyways,
DK maybe watch.
Maybe, or maybe not. Anyways, where were we? Yeah, if you guys have a song request, any song request will do. Any crazy song request will do. I do have a song request. If you'd like to hear Jackie's craziness, please say yes. Or if you don't want to hear Jackie's craziness, you could play any music that you
so-called. Might we play one based on any popular bands such as Earth, Movie, or Water during the commercial break?
Oh yes, that type of band. Very interesting band. They sing metal. It's called Earth Gets His Water during the commercial break. It's a very interesting band, right, DK?
Yes. I hear it's a very intense song. Can the community handle it?
That's a big question. Can they? Can you handle the intensity of Jackie's music?
Oh my.
If you can't, then I don't know. You can
by the way, kind of a side comment while we wait for people to possibly give us a song request.
Yeah.
I actually checked the market and someone was beating me on food prices. Not any longer.
It's some sort of a racing game but it's between prices. who can make the best prize. We should create a new show called Prize Wars with DK29.
Yeah, well, what's funny is I had the cheapest guns, and now my guns are even cheaper. That's right. Everything has to go. I have slashed my prices in half.
Alright, we'll take a commercial break.
You need some raw materials? I've cut them in almost half from what my competitors are selling them for. They're selling them for 0.05. I'm selling them to you at 0.03.
Oh, you could do the Aritz method. My competitors are selling it for 0.05. I'm selling it at 0.049. See? Huh? Cheap.
Yeah, I've taken it all the way down to 0.0.
Oh gosh. I used to play this price first, but I play it in a very different way than DK plays it. DK halves this price. I take it by 1 decimal.
I used to do that, but like when it comes to guns, oh my gosh. See how many expensive guns are?
Yeah, guns I do it in a very different way as well. Yeah, I don't know what you mean.
Like they're selling quality 5 guns at $5 a pop.
Okay, that's too much.
So I'm selling quality 2 guns at $1 a pop in Q1 for 50 cents.
Wow, that's an interesting price bargain. Alright, I think no one is playing a song request, so we'll be playing Jackie's song request. If you guys love Metal Gear, do you love Metal Gear, DK?
I always love Metal Gear.
Do you love Metal Gear? Do you love something that can surpass Metal Gear? Anything that can surpass Metal Gear?
Nothing could ever suppress Metal Gear.
Then you are wrong. You should play Metal Gear Rising Vengeance, where a person literally surpassed Metal Gear. I really wish I knew his name. But if you guys listen to this song and if you play the boss mission where you literally surpass Metal Gear and you destroy Metal Gear with one arm, then you might hear this song more often. And if you like this song, you might be like bumping your head up and down, because this will make you feel like you're surpassing Metal Gear. Alright, we're gonna play this song, playing it now. hello and welcome back. We are back. That was Metal Gear Rising Vengeance, also known as that song that you heard is Rules of Nature. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we are back, DK.
Meow meow.
Oh my goodness, I was just going through my dashboard, my video dashboard, just look at all the radio shows, just to make sure what was removed and what was not. Well, some videos were removed and some were like blocked worldwide. Like there were 2 videos that were blocked worldwide. I'm like, what? Okay, so if you guys are living in Europe and in the Earth, it's blocked. Some of them.
Yeah, essentially this is the ridiculous level of just bad use of copyright, to be honest, but it is the system we have.
Sadness,
See,
yeah.
there's some really interesting videos that explain how copyright used to work, where things would eventually turn into the ownership of public domain.
Yeah, that's
And that
true.
whole system has been abused by companies now. And we've gotten quite as much things into the public domain as we used to.
That's
And
so
then
true.
we have entire organizations that YouTube was allowed to claim ownership of everything that is public domain.
Yeah, even if it's a recreation, they claim it as theirs. That's ridiculous. Even though they have no ownership or they have no right to claim. Yes.
It's just... Well, I remember the one group that tried to claim all bird songs as under ownership of them. And they were surprised when the court said no.
Obviously, that makes sense.
But boy, by golly, they were ready to hit every single person that had birds singing in their episodes.
Alright, my episode in this channel, if you want to watch my video, just trying to give a heads up for new audiences. This radio show started a long time ago. It was also known as oh my goodness.
Someone's being Skyped.
My dad is
Someone's
calling me.
being Skyped on air. Who is it? Who is it? Nobody knows, but someone's being Skyped while we're live.
Unfortunately. When you look at that, it was Real Part Radio, and it starts from episode 24. That's on this channel. On another channel, it was also Real Part Radio. It started from episode 1 to 24, and then from here it's 24 to... It suddenly became E-Part Radio because we went on E-Domination for more content on our radio show, obviously more audiences. And it became... we can't put E-Rev because we'll be sued by E-Rev. And also I don't want any other legal trouble. So it became E-Part Radio. And it's going on since till then. So if you see about 5 or 10 videos missing, don't be alarmed. It's usually the copyrighted. I'm just surprised that they blocked it worldwide. They blocked like 4 of my videos worldwide. That's surprising actually.
Yeah.
I'll give him the link to that channel later on. Everything. All right, Bobby. Sorry, my bad. We went 360 there. Right. We did that. Did we do E-Domination? Oh, freaking hell! We forgot about E-Domination. E-Domination.
I have my E-Domination articles open. In fact, I have an interesting one titled "Two Admins: The E-Dom Council is Born." Apparently, some people have created a secret shadow worldwide government.
Damn.
Now, what's interesting about this is some of the concepts behind it. So let's start with the Council for a Better Future.
Alright, go for it.
We are here to announce the start of the E-Dominations Council Initiative. The country presidents of the top 20 countries united in the name of the future of our game. Step by step, we will include influential players into the group so we can become one think tank that will work with the administration of this game for well-being.
DK, you're lagging. My goodness. I think I know what's the reason. Can you please... you continue, alright? I'll try to fix the lag, okay?
There's lag.
Yeah, it's weird. Wait, hold on.
Alright. Let's start with some of the proposals we've gathered and discussed between each other. We would like to meet up with the administration team in good time at our Discord server, so we
Alright,
may
it's
discuss the possible implementations of them into the game. We hope all the players of EDOM would be able to unite under the common goal for a better game that will last long. For the sake of our entertainment and EDOM's profitability, we'll ask all players to sign this in the comments sections if they support continuous and open dialogue. First and foremost, we would like to have a constant dialogue with the team that stays behind the game. On multiple occasions, argumented proposals and critiques were met with hostile attitude, which is unacceptable. This should change. We can't play the game without you, and you can't have a game without us. Or so you think. Alliance implementation. We would like the implementation of Information Alliance into the game. In order to state which alliances one country is aligned with are the other countries in it. A place where the alliance can put some information about itself, which are the other alliances, maybe the position of the offices, and so on. There might be sub-means of communication with the alliance citizens as well. Non-formal battle priorities and such. The possibilities are important to notice that the alliance module is completely informational to be informed. We would have an organized system that allows players to know and do things without leaving the game itself.
That's kind of true actually, because it's hard to get information because it's the UI. The article UI is a big bad. So I think admin should fix the article UI.
The thing you need to understand is this. Knowledge is power. Power corrupts. Corruption is crime. Thus, having knowledge is illegal. And heresy.
Oh my goodness. When did
so if you want knowledge, you're committing a crime. Go away. Don't dare try to obtain knowledge or gain any insight on what you're doing. Because, frankly, you'll just be mocked, or you'll find yourself committing some serious crimes.
Indeed. You don't want Robocop jumping in your front of your house.
More in-game content. Be more active regarding the game missions, challenge, monthly, and bi-monthly events. We saw a bunch of different things that never came back into the game. Besides the March, which is completely non-viewable at this state of the majority of players. We need more content that will engage people. We need more Flappy Bird. Yes! Yes, more Flappy Bird. I'm sorry.
What?
I'm sorry. It totally doesn't say that in the show.
Oh my goodness. I'm like, what?
We need more content to engage people. Make them stay. Even return back to the game. No one gets anything out of a bunch of double-click zombies and leaving players.
That's true.
I don't think engaged players actually like produce gold either. So I think having all the players in a vegetated state contained in biotubes where money is just continuously laundered out of wallet is probably the state that the mission would like you to be in. But I digress.
Understandable. Kind of makes sense.
New gold medals. Like, this is like a list. Sorry.
Right,
rework the gold medal system since we are reaching a point where one can neither tank nor even fight regularly because of a big negative loss. The game hasn't yet to reach a state where people can self-sustain themselves. Fighting is the fundamental of the game, which keeps it flowing. The increase of gold inflows, which might negatively influence the current module of the economy, any excuse that you have used up to this point is not valid from our point of view anymore. We have a lot of advanced fighters who have to put tens of millions of damage for one single medal. Disposition of more than we can stand, even with the current prices of the weapon. What I hear is from that is that you want gold from other methods than just fighting. I can understand.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
Media House update. Please revisit and finish the Media House update. We know that you have problems with it, but we also happen to know how many times you told us you can't do something new because the Media House update requires much of your attention. Yet we haven't seen any updates on it. Journalism module is completely useless right now, but a lot of journalists and journalist wannabes decide to get more involved with it. Well, here's the thing. You won't see their progress and until they're done with it. That can go on until they're done with it.
That's true. Or it can go on for a long time and they may not be done with it.
They very much could have a team of programmers that are programming something and they haven't quite gotten it to a stable level that they feel comfortable with. Let us look at other games in which an update caused all kinds of problems. And I'd like to remind you that one of the biggest updates to a video game was the one that EVE Online released that destroyed your operating system.
Whoa.
So when it comes to updates, patience is a key.
True.
Never rush an update because you don't want your operating system up. Now, I don't think that a browser game would ever suffer that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
But instead of that, they want to make sure they don't create an unstable environment for the customer. Because I assure you, when they release something a little too early, you will let them know, and people might even leave the game over a prematurely released content. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
That's true, that's true. Especially if it is a game that people are leaving already or a bit inactive. So imagine if a new update that crashes everything. It'll be a ghost town. Fine.
Yeah. Next one. Harmonize the mechanics. Revisit all the mechanics of wars, laws, and economy. There are a lot of bugs and contradictions, which was stated multiple times before. The game should be fair, and the admin intervention should be kept to a minimum and only at emergency.
Yeah, but
I don't know what admin intervention has been happening, but if it's the one where an admin bans someone, abandon an entire country that was breaking the rules, I would just say, don't break the rules.
Don't break the rules, simple enough.
That's my thing, and I realize that sometimes that could be inconvenient, but when you have rampant cheaters, the thing is, to understand this, is that the admins are not innocent. Like, finding cheaters is a process of investigation. And unfortunately, they might investigate countrywide, where a couple of players are in fact just one person. And so, based on how they investigate, determines how they actually analyze and discover the cheaters. Unfortunately, they may not investigate multiple countries at once. And this might fall an inconvenience to you, but I don't believe you should consider that admin intervention on your part.
Yeah,
that's just how the investigation turned out. But you say people on the other side are cheating. I haven't gotten to them yet. I'm sorry. See, like, I don't, just so you know, they are not omniscient, and they have to, like, keep their documentation, because they can't just be banning people without the proper information. So, they might have had thoughts that someone was doing it, but then they had to do the investigation. And who knows how deep their investigation goes, or how far or wide. So you shouldn't be surprised if they concentrate on individual countries.
True, true.
Also, the team that is doing the investigation might be based in these countries.
Mm-hmm. Could be.
And the people that are in those other countries haven't spotted the activity necessary to launch their own investigation. So, with that in mind, you need to understand that not everything is what it may appear to you as the end user. You now have to think from a different set of shoes that are either more or less comfortable than your own. I hope that kind of helps put everyone in the mindset of, like, that things are not quite so two-dimensional.
Yeah, it's true, but it's hard for. I realize something.
It's very hard for people to see a completely different perspective.
Yeah.
They have this kind of strange one-view way that somehow the admins are omniscient and will only do things that will...
Even in real life, DK, they say
There.
the justice system is unfair. Everything is unfair. And then when you look at it, and then you realize, if you're in the profession, you realize, that kind of makes sense. It's people who have not understood or gone through the experience. They go, as humans, we go through different experience. We can't read another person's life or another person's profession. You have to like experience it and then understand it. So I think it's the lack of understanding, in my opinion.
Yeah. By the way, whenever someone says it's not fair, remember that fair is damnation and hell. So if that is fair, you never truly have unfairness.
Indeed.
In fact, things are very much in your favor.
Indeed. So
hell and damnation is fair. So keep that in mind.
So we'll be going on a commercial break because commercial.
No, I'm almost done with this article. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
We have like 2 more little things. Change the way... New law voting system. Change the way voting the laws works. It's very oddly worded. Nothing technically raw, is just oddly worded in my mind. Make it possible for a law to pass or fail once the required majority for it has been reached in votes. Before I continue reading that, that's not how that should ever work. Ever.
Yeah.
Because essentially, while you might have that many seats to form a majority, that's not how a majority works in law. When you're voting in laws, you have to determine how many of those senators and Congress members are currently active to create what we call a quorum, I believe, right?
Yeah, a quorum. Yeah.
And that determines the majority that should be the target. Not how many Congress and Senate members you have.
That's true. You're right.
Because of that, the game doesn't have a way of testing for quorum.
But even if the game does, it's going to be an issue because let's say some countries don't have active congressmen because it happens actually. If the game says 25 is the majority, and if there's 10 is the majority, and if there's seats for let's say 15 senators. And let's say 9 senators vote for the law and like 2 senators vote against the law. So you have not reached a majority, basically. You have to wait for one more senator to get up from his sleep and then vote it. What if he doesn't get up from his sleep and vote? Then the law would fail, and then you have to try to do it again, and then the country might not work, right, DK? I think that's what is going to happen.
Essentially what they want is they want the timer to be automatically ended once a majority has been reached.
Yeah, but that's what I'm talking about. It's impossible for it to happen, man. Because there could be active on
the timers make more sense because it's another step for the game to analyze what quorum should be.
Yeah, that's true.
I guess technically if 90% of the Congress members vote something. The thing is, the game just doesn't use that kind of system to determine majority.
That's true. Unless
it uses it just uses the clock and then counts the votes there.
Yeah, that's true.
I know that may be inconvenient or you have to wait a little bit longer. But it makes sense from the game's point of view. Because that's a lot less steps it has to consider.
That's true. Alright, go on. Next one.
I was gonna finish the reading of that before moving on to the next. With the current model, even when the conditional majority is provided, countries get stuck with the 24 condition is satisfied. With all proposal, more strategy and preparation required. It will promote and reward countries with active governments and congresses. Again, like, it would require a lot of extra programming to convince it of what a majority might look like.
Yeah.
Even if you suggest that you can provide it to the system of what a majority would look like, it's not really
convenient. I know what you mean. Yeah.
That can be handled in many ways, but not. That is a lot of extra work for very little payout.
True.
Moving on to the last point, sure to continue the brainstorming and bring new ones when they are available. We hope the administrative team will be willing to arrange a meeting with us. You need to put that. By the way, when you request that you, now I'm glad they didn't say this was an ultimatum, because I believe last time we made fun of them for that.
Yeah, we did.
Because you never tell the admins this is our ultimatum, or we're gonna frustratingly put our arms on our hips and go, I'm glad that they did suggest that this be ideas to give to the admins. That's a little bit better sounding. It's less hostile. I do appreciate that. Thank you. Also, I have no idea why you're telling us about this. The admins do not read your articles. I want you to destroy that idea in your head. This is only advertising your initiative to other players. I do hope you're, like, sending a ticket to the admins, if you feel like this. I think E-Red was doing something similar to this.
Yeah,
but they made it much more hostile.
Yeah,
which is never the way you want to do that. You don't get admin. I do appreciate what they did here, because they were less hostile towards the admins in this. But understand, not everything you want you can have, and as long as you remember that while you use some very interesting use of words such as "there's no reason for this," or "we can see no reasons for this," you could throw all your hopes and desires into an article. You can't suggest that there's not a reason. Never do that.
Yeah.
There is always a reason, and it may not be one you meant or want or desire.
Alright, we're dropping. We dropped.
Why?
No idea, man. We were dropping. For some weird reason, my network can't handle it. It's going crazy again. What the hell?
Can't handle this conversation. It's too much conversation.
Yeah, alright, it's back. It's back to where it was. Alright, that was really weird. That was a weird drop we had. So if you guys, I think you guys might notice a drop during the recording, or why the hell is it dropping again? It's dropping like crazy. It goes up and it goes down. Alright, I think DK, it was too much for DK, I think. we
Yeah, like my very deep and insightful conversation on too much for Eris Network. I apologize, everyone.
No, it's fine. That was so
I know we like to have fun here. We do. But there are a few times in which I feel like there's a need for serious conversation, and this was that.
Yeah. I think, alright, we dropped completely.
I hope everyone appreciated the candid conversation. Or whatever they could hear it.
Yeah, we are dropping like crazy. So, I think this is where I was trying to go on to commercial because of this reason. Actually, to be honest with you, because we were dropping up and down. But okay, I think it's fixed now, temporarily. But it's going crazy anyway. So, ladies and gentlemen, shall we do the commercial break?
I was listening to the previous thing. I didn't see any drop frames.
Okay, on my network, I could just see it dropping like crazy on my... No, I can't hear it, but I can see the from there. From my XSplits. Anyways, If you can't hear it, that's fine. Then that's good. As long as nobody notices it, that's
Oh,
fine.
I just listened to some of the audio and it made me sad.
Why?
Super Chris.
Oh, sweet. You became Super Hulk, right?
I was apparently like bucket. Another bucket on my bucket.
Oh wow. All right then. I think we should call you Buckethead for some reason, huh? All right. Let's play a song requests. Since
Oh look, we're almost at the end time.
yeah, we are.
So is this going to be the last song for today?
We're gonna play 2 songs at a stretch and then record that
All right,
song.
let's
because
do it then.
The radio show should have only 3 songs because Jackie's OCD kills him if he doesn't have 3 songs. All right, so
Because 3 is the magical number.
It is a magic.
That's why we have 3 little pigs.
True. So Diki, do you have
3
a song?
fairies. No.
All right, never mind. I have one. If you didn't have one, I thought you had one because I just want to give a chance.
I was reading an article. I didn't take time to look for an article. Song.
No, understandable. I just want to know if you had one because just giving you a chance because I can't play all 3 songs, Jackie's songs. That's why. All right, if you were born in 1997 or 1999 or any of the time, and if you played Saints Row 2, and if you hear this song on a rock radio, it's called Face Down by Red Asparagus, and it plays blastingly every time you get in a car. Or anytime you get into a heavy metal car, or should I say those crazy... Those are not cars, what do you call those jeeps? Those red guys jeeps? Those red gangs? I can't remember the gangs' names. Anyways, if you go to that... If you have heard that song, then it's called Face Down by Red Asparagus, and you might like it or you might hate it, but that's the song. So because enjoy it. This Face Down. Wait, let me get the better.
Also, for the last... how many songs have we played today?
Only one now.
Okay, cool. I have the last song for tonight.
Alright. I'm just going to play this song, alright? I'm looking for that craziness. Found it. I think this is the one. Yeah, found it. What's your song? Okay, we're playing this song. Oh wow, okay. Nice.
Drive me crazy. One more piece of rhythm in my
That was Face Down. As always, it's a lovely song. It's visiting the memories of you playing Saints Row 2 while gunning down crazy gangsters, or you can gang down Saints Row arrivals. Anyways, can't remember their names unfortunately. We have a last song from DK29. Interesting audience we have. And I think DK is on, right? Knock knock.
Yeah, I just muted myself.
Alright. Basically, this song is something you like, something gangster, something that says. I think DK can do a better impression than me. DK.
Ask me what I want.
Well, do the what's that? The part where he says, "This is my little friend" or something. I can't remember.
No. I have a better part to do this. I want you to ask me what I want.
What do you want?
The world, Chico.
Oh yeah, now I got it. The world, Chico. Oh gosh, it happened in real. Like DK went all real life with this also.
Yeah, there was a girl at Jack in the Box. She asked me what I wanted, and I said, "The world, Chico," and she just broke out laughing.
Wow, that actually is funny. That literally passed by my head until you told me that. Alright, so if you guys can guess what was that, it is. I'm not gonna tell that to you. Should I? Alright, it's Scarface. She's on fire. Hope you guys enjoyed. mic. Oh, okay. That was She Was on Fire by Scarface. Hope you guys enjoyed that beautiful, beautiful song. Because,
I did. I totally did.
I really like one of the comments that says, I used to run down hookers over this song.
What I actually noticed was someone actually got into a fight about someone saying it was literally dope.
Really?
And someone said that's the improper use of literally.
Oh.
Making you a literal idiot. And then I replied back, from the Webster Dictionary, definition 2 of the word literal is to be used in a virtual sense, and in this particular context, such as I will literally turn the world upside down to fight corruption.
I wonder what did he say afterwards.
I don't know, but essentially I was explaining to him that literal now has another definition, because it's in effect virtually used in an exaggerated way to emphasize a statement or description that is not literally true or possible. Will literally turn the world upside down to combat cruelty or injustice. Norman Cousins. Which, by the way, in the old days, this whole use of the word literal was different than it used to be. So it's kind of... Anyway, if you knew the history on American English, you would understand that a lot of it is based on someone. And now we use that religiously. But maybe that's not the correct book to be using. Maybe I just... Problem with language is that it is something that does evolve and change. And a lot of the things that my English teacher has told me are absolute fabrications and lies. But I'll tell you that another time on Dragon Ball Z. Gareth?
Yeah, I'm listening. Sorry, I was actually distracted, as always.
I distracted you. Science?
No.
Science!
Oh, nobody guessed that. Maybe after the show, DK can tell me what's that reference from. From science?
Reference from many things. With that, I think it's time that we have to say goodbye.
Goodbye, Moon
M-I-C.
Goodbye.
See you soon.
Moon Man.
K-E-Y.
Alright, we'll just do
We
the
love
proper
ya. M-O-U-S-C.
We'll do the proper intro.
E-rev. E-down.
Oh god, we must cut V-mongers out of there because I don't like V-mongers anymore. Anyway, I'm joking. So
It's not long anymore. Earth makes me spend hours modifying graphics.
No, we'll just keep that. This is E-Pod Radio with your host as always, Aritan
DK 3D Night.
And thank you for watching E-Pod Radio. As always, we'll be here every week, same time, same day, same channel, and same lifetime. Maybe even in the same world, if our video doesn't get banned worldwide. If it gets banned worldwide, you go to Mars and listen to it. Because it's not banned there. It doesn't say banned universe, so we can go there.
Just be careful of those alien crystals. Which we'll talk about next time on E-Pod Radio.
Bye.